from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got a beat, cause her side ain't in the street. They don't wanna play with you, her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship, I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Grant Delpit makes that play defensively. And look at this Arizona defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 40. Go to 54. Go to.
Prescott to throw it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 40, 47. Here we go. 46. Here we go. Going to 50. Here we go. 26.
Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves John that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Willis will look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
First catch there for Evans, good enough for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
47. Here we go, 47. Yeah, 26.
Now Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. And Prescott, he's going to change things up here. They'll look to throw again. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. The Cardinals had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Shakir hauls it in.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers.
Here's 2nd and 3. And now they'll shift things around. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! We're going to 54, wide in.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Wide in. Hey, kill! 47! 26.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyren Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Play action, Willis. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. A give right side for Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4. Now Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on third and 4.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Panther first down.
Hey, check that.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Brought down at the 20.
It's not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6.
Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Yeah! 47. Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
47. Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now Prescott going to change the play.
40. Here we go. 40. Yeah, here we go.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Complete to Likely. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And unable to get downhill there, so take this out to about the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now he'll take this and run. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out right at the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
46. Here we go, going to 54. Line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Second down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another run for Gibbs here. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina! Jahmyr Gibbs, 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. The 20. 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyren Williams, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And we're getting out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now Willis. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. He'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Yeah!
Straight ahead, Gibson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Prescott now. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dak Prescott. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bring it.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Willis got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's Willis. He completes this to Sutton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Right back to the air again with Willis. He'll try and do this himself. Willis showing out the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Panthers.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Malik Willis keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, head jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Finds his man over the middle, it's likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cards up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Tiger, 19.
They'll run it again with Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Gibbs straight ahead. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Taken down back at the 42.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Panthers on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
First down, Carolina.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Willis looking to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
Now Willis to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
18 Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Panther 60. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now 2nd and 9.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play fake. Here's Willis. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah. Here we go. All right, under. Go. Get out there. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 40.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Shakir holds it in. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Again, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hey, kill.
Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Mike Evans, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. All right, what do you think?
They'll throw again. Prescott. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so.